It's a Wednesday. It's time for our weekly trip to the new zoo, and there's something new.
Neil Anderson will show it to us live from Swamico. Good morning, Neil.
Well, good morning. And we're inside the Japanese snow macaque exhibit, and we have a new arrival. Manny, he came over from the Central Park Zoo. He flew over yesterday. And we can see Manny's over in the side over here. I don't know if you can get a little look at him right now. But he's kind of settling into the exhibit, getting a chance to know and see the other snow macaques. He's going through a quarantine period, and it's working out real well. But one of the things that I wanted to show you is, as far as when you're flying these guys, that's a big thing is the shipment. Now, before we ship an animal, there's a lot of pre-testing that has to happen. Like this guy, he's going to be TB tested. His vaccinations are going to be all taken care of. He's going to make sure that he's coming in healthy, and so he can go into the quarantine and start to quarantine correctly. But here's typically how you'd ship a small primate like this. And this is the shipping box. Now, airlines have a real strict regulations when it comes to the particular type of box or shipping container, whether it be for alligators or whether it be for a snow macaque or any other type of animal. There's actually a booklet that you get, and you have to go ahead and build those shipping crates to those specifications. Now you can take a look here. There's a lot of, we've got a lot of holes here, a lot of breathing holes, hardware cloth on the outside. And this is not only, like say, to go ahead and give him a lot of breathing room, give him some light inside, but also to make sure that the handlers aren't getting their fingers in there where they're going to get hurt. Now you can see this slide mechanism. This slide mechanism comes down here. The door will be screwed in several places, plus there'll be an additional mechanism a lever that crosses, and so that it can't be lifted up. And then you can take a look in here. Now, this hasn't been cleaned out, obviously, but you can see now he's got a resting platform, and there's slots in there. So that's to make sure that, he's not going to soil himself. It's all going to go down through the slots. And then, because some containers you can go ahead and put water in and work out real well, one of the tricks that we always do, and what works out well, is that you can see here he's got a lot of orange slices in there. So what you'll do is you'll pack a lot of orange slices. So what he does, he's not only going to have some food, but he's also going to be able to hydrate himself with the orange slices. Of course, multiple locks, and you can see in this case too, there was a water container that was put on the side as well. But this is more or less just a backup, kind of a lick-it thing that the little guy can go ahead and lick and get the water from. But there's also a container area down here that you could add food or water as well. But this is a typical box of what they're shipped and shipped on the airlines. And one of the things is, we try to do is we try to get a direct flight. Anytime we're shipping animals, we don't want to go ahead and have a lot of connections. Maybe one connection, if that. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and drive to that particular point just to make that one connection. But he came in yesterday afternoon about 3 o'clock down at Chicago O'Hare. Our curator picked him up, brought him back. He was back here about 7 o'clock, and it seems to be adjusted well and made the trip great.
Awesome.
Looks good. All right,
welcome to Manny.
Yeah, welcome to Manny.
That's right.
Thanks, Neil.